Option Pairs Tools Part 5, Pairs Profits. Copyright optionsanalysis.com for educational purposes only. We're showing how to use options analysis for option pairs trading. And we've reached the point where we have risk graphed our options pairs trade, and we are ready to save it and analyze it as time goes by. When you get into your risk graph, the upper green button here, instead of saying update, will say save. Verify that your left folder and right folder are the same chosen folder, which in my case is a folder I've called the February 14th pairs, and click the save button. When you do so, the web page will update, and those two left and right trades will be saved, and they will be saved connected, and they're connected by the way they've been named. The naming convention shows the date they were saved on, the time they were saved, which is usually the same time, which one was the left trade and which one was the right trade. If you've made February 14 pairs your default folder, then when you log in, February 14 pairs will be the folder that gets selected. To make any particular folder your default folder, go to Help, Settings, General Settings, and you'll land on this page that I'm showing here. Page down to the right, and under Default Folder, select the one that you would like to be the one that loads whenever you log in. And that will be the one that shows up. So I've logged in to the home page of optionsanalysis.com, and sure enough, February 14 pairs is the folder that has been selected. Inside of them, it will look for what the stock symbols that are inside these particular pairs. We know them to be diamond and we know them to be VIG. If I click on those two, it will show me the current situation of these stock charts for the two. And if I would like to see how I'm doing, I click on the profits link that you see below the folders pair on the right hand side. When I click on the profits link, it will bring me to the profits page. It knows which saved trades have been saved as connected pairs, and it groups them together. So for example, the two trades that I recently saved are these March profit pairs shown here. Now I've moved the date forward to just before expiration of my March profit pairs. Looking at the line, if I'd like to see what happened in my cash spread formula, I click on this pick chart, and there it is. It showed me when I started the trade and what has happened to the B curve since then. Notice this upward movement in the B curve. That's what happened in the last video presentation. But we're still below where we started from, which is typically a good thing. We also see over here that the diamond trade lost money, but that was more than compensated for by the profits made in the VIG trade. I also show here other option pairs trades done with diamond and VIG in other time frames. Here's the February trade, which was profitable, the October trade, which was profitable in both cases, the November trade, which was profitable in diamond, the December trade, profitable in both cases, and the January trade, which was just slightly profitable. Looking at this one here, the reason that one was profitable in both trades is that the trade date started here and the cash spread formula just took off from there and expired over here. Whenever it moves in the direction that we're thinking it's going to move, and it moves a decent amount, that's when the pairs trade tends to make the most money. The other trade that did well was the one that was here in December, shown here, and here's it's in October, and here's that pick chart over here. Now, if you'd like to pairs trade it, you select which one's left, which one's right, and click on pairs, and you can get an analysis. If you'd like to see what happened that particular day, that shows up here under daily profit loss. And we see that because we waited till the 20th to try to get out of this trade, We lost $77, i.e. most of the loss in the diamond trade and only $8 here. If we would have gotten out of this trade the day before, we'd have done much better. And we can do that by checking this out by just clicking on the 19th. Sure enough, if we would have gotten out earlier, the prior day, we would have made more profits. That ends this using the profit loss tool to analyze our profit trades. Another way to get to the profit loss tool is trades, profit loss, daily profit loss.